Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. You've caught me in the descent down into the Lake District low-level flying area on our trip from Valley to Leeming. So we're just descending down over the coastline into the Lake District. We're going to fly through Lake Windermere. Should be good. I think they're pretty used to seeing low-level Hawk aircraft. Well, low-level military flying aircraft, to be honest. So yeah, obviously we are in the JustFlight T1, Hawk T1. A lovely aircraft. Do really enjoy it. And we've got live weather on, so it looks like a decent day across Wales. It's looking out my window where I am. It's pretty grey. Typical British weather, as you'd all probably expect. We're in a 100 squadron skin today. The centenary, I think it was. No, sorry, 95 years. Really nice skin. I think it's probably my favourite 100 squadron skin. It's, 100, for those that don't know, 100 Squadron is actually based at RAF Leeming. Oh, well, it was based at RAF Leeming. It's recently retired from its aggressor role. So it's good. Golf course. See the lake that we want. Just coming over the coastline now. So for head tracking today, I'm using the Track IR, which I'm still getting used to. It's not as good as VR in terms of what's the word? Immersion. However, I can't really record videos in VR, not at a good quality anyway. I need to try and figure that out if I can. But Track IR does the job. 420 knots, that's fine. It's feeling a bit bumpy. Weather is spectacular. I do like how they JustFlight modelled the pilot in the front. If you're sat in the back, you can see his head moving away. It just adds a little bit of something, I think. In my opinion. That's good. So just want to come left here. Squeeze. And coming right. Speed's good. Now my sim is pretty vanilla. I've not got any extra add-ons like Rex or anything like that. It's all stock. So, bit of a glitch there with the water. But I have to say, I don't think it needs any mods, to be honest. I'm pretty happy with it. Certainly can't complain about it at all. Be a fool if I did. Certainly compared to what we've come from over the years, in terms of, you know, Flightsim 9 and FSX and P3D for those that went across that way. Never dabbled myself in X-Plane 11, so I couldn't tell you what that was like. But I always feel just MSFS, it's just taken our hobby to another level. Certainly in terms of visual effects. I think the flying quality is good as well. You know, certainly the aerodynamics seem to be a lot better than those of us that were used to the old P3D and FSX kind of era. That sort of stuff. I assume you'd call it the physics, I suppose. Speed. Oh, going a bit too fast here. So we could be getting some weather in front. Keep an eye out on that. Plan is to now we've left the Lake District, head across to Leeming low level as well if we can. Let's see if we can avoid the weather. Here goes the town, that's fine. Speed's still a bit quick. I mean, just never in my wildest dreams back in the the FSX days that I think I could look around and see what it actually looks like. Not at this quality anyway, and performance-wise. You know, it's just if it was like this in those days, it would have just brought my PC to a standstill. It would have been more like a slideshow than anything fluid. Good. Okay, so let's get down there again. So I think looking for a gap there. Speed's still good. Fuel is good. Clouds look fantastic too. Really nice. Power on. What's the river that I'm looking for? Oh, lake, sorry. Now, disclaimer here, guys, I am not a real world fighter pilot. I only wish I'd paid more attention at school. So, I can only assume this is maybe how they would fly. Okay, letting the speed get away with me here. 550 knots is a bit too fast, I think. Here we'll go with it. She does look good, the Hawk, got to say. One of my favourite aircraft in the sim. I think JustFlight did a fantastic job with this. For those of you that haven't got it, just go get it. It's so good. I love it. It's probably my go-to aircraft if I had to choose in the sim. It's just so much fun. The quality of everything really is just fantastic. So now we are heading for Catterick Army Barracks, which is kind of what we're going to use for the initial point for Leeming. So once we hit that, we should see Leeming. Nearing the point, so let's just climb up slowly. It's about 1,200 feet maybe. So here's the motorway, and I think that this is Catterick just here, I think. And Leeming, yeah, you can just see those flashing lights right there. That's Leeming, I'm guessing. There's Catterick. I'll bring her into land. Try for the overhead brake. I can show you how terrible my landing skills are in this thing. There's not much stuff going on at Leeming nowadays, since the 100 Squadron retired, although we do seem to have the Qatar Air Force Hawk training flight is here. Nice if we had some AI traffic to represent that, but unfortunately we don't. Oh, here we go, so into the brake. Pull back, pull back, pull back. So we're looking for 340 degrees. 36, 35, 34. There we go, that'll do. Airspeed's coming down. So lower the gear. And stage a flap. That should help us. Maybe turned onto finals too soon. But hey ho. Might be alright actually. Yeah, I think so. Bit of a bouncer. That's fine. Let's try and keep the nose wheel up a little bit to try and bleed off the speed. Oh, blimey. Twitchy. I would call that a successful landing. I had to pick. There we go. Nice. Let's just vacate here. Welcome to RAF Leeming. Good little trip that. So, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.